everybody. What a way to start. The video's not playing. The intro video just decided to disappear. I tried to add it again and it disappeared again. There may be something wrong with the file. Well, let's hope that's the only technical issue we have today. Cross your fingers. Anyway, psyched to be doing the feedback session for the Remix Challenge. We've got Oscar waiting in the wings. Let's see who is first in the chat. Who is first in the chat today? May, welcome. My Ear Bleeds Wine is here. Acid Bat is here. Marco Freudenberg, Heidi Ho again. And Alivux. I thought you were on holiday. What are you doing? Thomas Teal is around in Bangkok. Amazing. Steve Leich is here. Camel P. Sandor Stickelman is ready to go. Physics DVD. Do I say that right? I'm never sure. Kenny Towen, previous Remix Challenge winner, along with several others of you hanging out in the chat. So. And our guest. So let's see. We might as well just get going. I don't need to talk a lot today. Also, there's no intro to look at, no video to look at. So let's just get in there and we're going to get started and start listening to these remixes. All right, welcome everybody. That was strange to have the beginning of the show not have the starting intro video. That was unusual. But hey, things happen and no worries. We're here, we're all together, and we're going to listen to all your great remix submissions and have fun. So real quick, just as a reminder, 343 Labs, Music Production School in New York and Berlin. As ever, busy doing all sorts of stuff. Students working on their projects. They've got their collabs that they're doing that are due soon, and their vocal production projects, and all sorts of things going on. Our DJ program is still going gangbusters. We just had a couple of great final parties, right, where they come in and do their sets and invite all their friends and have fun. And yeah, we're about to start our summer session, our fourth quarter for the one-year program and third quarter for some of them. And there's a lot going on. There's going to be intensives. There's like summer camps. There's going to be a lot of people around. It's exciting. We have really great events going on. We've got a Ableton user group happening on Wednesday next week, with an excellent presentation on using live as an instrument, like using live on stage for playback, for improvisation and performance, and even maybe using Max for Live to bring in video elements to integrate with your music. So yeah, if you want to know more about what we're doing as ever, check out the website, links below, see what's coming up, see what our courses are, what we're doing with our courses, and both in New York and in Berlin. So, all right, I've done my due diligence. Let's bring in our guest. What's up? How's it going, Oscar?
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, very good to have you back after a few weeks of waiting to see who was going to submit and what they were going to submit. So yeah, just as a reminder for anybody who's tuning in now, we periodically do these remix challenges. Oscar is a, community member. He's, taking part in the feedback sessions and the remix challenges, and he suggested an idea, and here we are, right? He made his Ableton Live project available for his track, and stems for those of you who aren't using Ableton Live or Live 12. And yeah, we've periodically we do these, and it's a lot of fun to get everybody involved. And yeah, so we get this. Today is the culmination. Today we get to hear everybody's music. So I think we don't need to do too much more intro, right? I think we're ready to jump right in. I know you've got your notes ready. You've already gone through and listened to the stuff, right?
Okay.
No, but you were telling me you've already gone through and listened, right? Like you already have some idea of what we're in for.
Yeah. Marco Freudenberg invited me to do a mix on his Digital Night Music podcast.
Oh,
and
that's
I'm
so awesome.
Wondering if it would be possible to have all the remixes, including yours, John.
Oh, okay. I better finish it.
Don't worry. And create a mix with them all. Something like Great Dane does in his chop shop.
That's right. Yeah, for the chop shop events, you know, where it's a similar thing where there's parts available from an artist and everybody does their version. And then Dane typically will take all of the mixes and all of the remixes and put them together into a DJ mix. I think that's a great idea. So yeah, I mean, we should, those of you who submitted, we'll reach out and see about sending us files of your tracks. So this guy can do a DJ mix. That's a really great idea. Okay, so let's get our first submission up, and we'll see what we're in for here. This is from Rosa, and it's called 3434. I think, if I recall, this is a little bit different than some of the other remixes, but let's take a listen.
Okay.
Interesting. So far, so good. This is nice. So far, so good. Let's see what happens in the break. Nice atmosphere, right?
Yeah, I love the part.
All right, let's jump a little bit. Great, I think we got the gist of this. It's a nice submission, nice groove, kind of chill vibe, kind of bouncy, nice work. I want to know though, like, is it a remix, right? And I knew already, like, it, you know, Rosa in the Discord said it was more of a new track with your sounds, right?
I think it's totally different than
yeah, it doesn't sound like your original at all. And it for me,
really
it just kind of, yeah, it is a very good track. And it kind of opens up the discussion of like, you know, what is a remix really? Like, even though they started with your audio, with your sounds, there was like a lot of sound design. Like they're taking those sounds and like, it's kind of like making new synthesizing it into something new, which is great. And you know, so on its own as a track, it's cool. Is it a remix? Yeah, I mean, they already admitted not really. And I would say, as far as like constructive criticism, like feedback, there's a couple of sounds where I feel like they were a little bit off. There's one sort of chord stab that comes in. Like this part I like. Right, it's kind of housey. And then right there's another little chord stab that comes in. And it's a bit much, or I don't know if it's because it's out of key or something like that. It just seemed like it got a little bit busy there. But other than that, I think it's nice.
It's great. And I like the second sequence he adds. For me, is working.
Okay, that's cool. And I think there's a sound in here, this kind of more organ sample in the background. I really like that. That's my favorite sound in the track, I think. That more atmospheric, sustained. It sounds almost like a Hammond organ sort of a sound. So yeah, very nice work. Great. So let's keep going. Let's check out, what do we got next? We've got Alavux, oh boy, with his remix. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty heavy. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. There's your sound.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty hectic, man. Pretty insane.
Yeah.
Some cool stuff. Cutting up things. Man. DJ Learn in the chat said it's like some British murder boys. You know?
A little bit.
Kind of.
That drum pattern.
Yeah. Now we get a break. Oh, there's another bass line in there.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it before. That's insane. Alavux, he's in there saying like it needs work.
So humble.
Right? Yeah. I mean, okay. So I really like it. It's it's very Alavux. It's totally. I'm not surprised at all. There's a lot of energy. What are your comments?
The bass line is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how the main sequence come in and out, and gradually adding the second sequence and the percussion.
Yeah.
And also I like he adds new sequence.
Yeah, there's a couple new sounds in there, and they don't get in the way or take away from your parts. They fit in really well.
There are new ones, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. I liked how he kind of chopped up some things, like to create a different groove.
The main track is chopped in sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and it could be done. I mean, Alavux is being, he's being perfectionist, right? I think we all like it, but I'm curious to know what you're thinking, Alavux, about still working on. Maybe you can type that up in the chat. I don't know. I think this, for this style, like the only thing I would want to do is to like test it out on a system and see how it sounds in a party. That's what I would want to know. Like, how does it sound with like a big powerful sound system, and then go from there, right? If anything needs to be fixed, it would become apparent just by playing it out. So yeah, really nice interpretation from Alavux. Very good, really in your face kind of stuff. Let's see what we have next from. It's Steve Lay. Let's go. That's pretty dark.
Yeah.
I think I hear your synth part coming in. Like it's filtered?
It's in the background.
Yeah.
The main sequence.
The arrangement's good. It's smooth but changing in interesting ways. Feedback.
This effect is so
crazy. There it is. Yeah, I think this could cause some mayhem at the right moment at a party. just doesn't let up.
Very nothing.
All right. I feel like this is really great. I feel like I need a minute. I need a minute to breathe in there, though. Like there was a little break earlier. I could almost use another break. But then again, a DJ could do that. There you go. Yeah, I like when the delay feedback stuff happens.
I'm agree.
Man, all right. For sake of time. All right. I really think this is great. Very good. Good arrangement, good use of the samples, and you're kind of, I mean, it's almost not recognizable. Like at first I was like, where is the sound? Where is the main sequence? And it's so filtered, and he's just using part of it. Yeah, and then it comes out later.
Yeah. The bass line is darker than the one that I made.
Mm-hmm.
I think he uses my bass. I think
it's in there somewhere. It's hard to tell because there's a lot of like rumbly, a lot of space, a lot of reverb and effects, and I mean it all sounds good. And it definitely, it's definitely a remix of your track. It still has the flavor of the original and that main sound. Yeah, I think again with this. Test it out on a system and a DJ set and see how it goes to really know. But like my only thing I was going to say is that the energy, it's great, but after a while, after a couple minutes, it's like, oh man, I need to take a breath, or I need to like a contrast, right? If you were to like drop down to like a lower level, like, or just strip it away more, just like take away the trippy stuff and just have more the kick and the low end for a bit and then build it back up. That could be interesting. But that's a minor criticism for me, because in the context of a DJ set, like that would happen. Like the next track would come in, the DJ would play with it, like it can just be like this, and it's very good. So yeah, nice work, Steve. Let's move along. Let's go on to who's next. We've got My Ear Bleeds Wine remix. Let's do it.
I like the drum pattern here.
Ah, I see. I hear what he did.
Sequence 2.
Right. I feel like I'm getting drilled into my brain right now. That's pretty mental. percussion sound that came in was really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in this. It's pretty short.
This sound.
Pretty crazy. Dude. I mean, this is great. It's so much fun. All sorts of craziness going on. Sounded like you had a good time making it. And yeah, definitely good combo of... Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Let us know what you think. You love the drum pattern?
Yeah, and the percussion. And how he chops my sequence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's adding another sequence at the end of the track. And if he wanted to make the track longer, this sequence would be great to use.
Yeah, I think it's a little short. You know, I think, it's barely 3 minutes. I think it could go up, for 5 minutes easily and have a couple more, you could repeat some of it. You could have maybe even a part, kind of like the last time where I wanted some contrast, or I wouldn't mind stripping it down. Like, even if you just took everything away except the synths for a minute or less, 30 seconds. Yeah, just to have it be like a little bit of a break. And I think, a little bit longer, you're right. And the end part could continue. That groove at the end is really good.
Yeah.
Now I'm wearing different headphones than I normally do, and I've been kind of not making mix comments so much. But this one I felt maybe it could have a little bit more low end. What do you think about the bottom of the mix, like the bass?
Some bass needs, I think.
Just a little bit, maybe like thumpier kick or something, just a little more low end. But also sometimes it's okay to have a brighter, more mid-rangey mix depending. So anyway, yeah, nice work again. We're doing great so far. Everybody's doing a good job. Let's see. What have we? Stereo decor. All right. Another this one is how? It's pretty short. 4 minutes. Not bad. Ooh. Right away.
I like the groove of the bass line.
He made it funky.
Yeah.
And acid. There's some acid in there, right? that the other part in the background?
I like this change.
Yeah, it's good contrast. Nice. So much going on in this, but not overdone, right?
And it's good to mix. Had two directions.
Wow. It just keeps going and going. Man, this is great. I mean, there's so much going on here, so I just got to jump into the end a little bit, see how you break it down. Nice ending too, right?
Yeah.
Really nice work, stereo decor, really great. I'm just like, do I have anything to be critical of? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think like the mix is good, like all of the use of the original parts in a different way, like the way you kind of changed the groove, made it funkier, made it more acidy, and the new elements that you added fit in really well. What about you? What have you got to say?
I am agree with you. I like the acid sequence and the bassline, the groove bassline is the best part for me.
Okay.
And I like how the track changed direction twice, removing the main sequence and adding other elements.
Yeah, that was
great
nice,
to mix.
Really great content. And yeah, for sure, this will be fun to play as a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Like it complements the original, but is different, which is kind of what a remix should be, I think. Well done, Stereo Decor. Let's move along. So this is from Pulecki, and I had missed this message. Pulecki asked if this was a good direction, and I didn't. I was going to reply to say yes, and I didn't get back, and so this is just sort of more of a demo. It's very short, but we still want to listen to it, right? Yeah. And let's see what we got.
Ooh. The starter cake.
Yeah.
Style.
Feels industrial. Short and sweet. It's a crazy, noisy snare drum at the end there. So yeah, this is just sort of a starting point, right? And I like it actually as a contrast to the last one, which was so much going on, right?
Yeah.
Very sophisticated, lots of changes, lots of layers, lots of the things going on in the arrangement. Where this is just straight ahead beat and the loop, but it's still I like this is where this is going, and I would encourage Pilecki to continue and build it up. What were you thinking about it?
I think it's 19th style.
Yeah, definitely.
That distorted kick, I like it, and how the sequence come in. But I think I add some elements, shakers or
yeah. I mean, this is just a start.
new,
Like I don't even think this is definitely not finished, right? And
The
for
main
sure,
idea-
there's going to be more going on later. I would hope.
the main idea is great.
Yeah, very
But,
good.
I will add some more elements.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, and I think when Pilecki posted this, he said that this was just the starting point. So anyway, yeah, definitely go for it. Finish it. Maybe we can check it out on another time. All right, who have we got next? Blamhouse remix. Let's see what we've got here. I guess this is our first electro version.
Yeah.
I like the fill. Wasn't expecting this.
That part is really great.
Getting way out there, pretty spacey.
Yeah.
Nice. Good to take the dreamy, spacey stuff away when the beats come back. Right. See what else is going on in here. Oh yeah, the pads come back. That's good. Well,
It's great.
it is cool, and like it's a good example of sort of how to write around remix parts. Totally goes into a different direction, right? So yeah, I think this is really good. I'm glad we have some electro in the mix already, and I like the sounds. This is a really cool remix. I mean, it's just a really cool track on its own, and yeah, I think I like it. I the only thoughts I had really were the bass. I like the groove. The bass is funky, you know, as it should be for this kind of electro. And I wouldn't. And I was thinking earlier on. I wish there was more variation in the sound. Like if it wasn't just the same. Like if it was tweaking a little bit, changing shape a little bit, a little. You know, maybe sometimes it's more full and bright. Sometimes it's maybe more percussive and plucky or something like that. And you know the arpeggiated, the sequence that comes in the break with the pads has a lot of nice variation to the sound. So if you did a little bit of that to the bass, that would take it to another level, I would say. I think that could add some interesting evolution to the track. What were you thinking about it?
I'm agree. And I like how the sequence fits with the drums.
Mm-hmm.
Fits so well. And the bass design is really cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's all good. I guess it fit well with the part. You know, there's really only one element from the original in there, right? It's that one sequence. It could also have been interesting to play with that a little bit more, rather than just looping it as it was. If there was some other sort of sound design or change to that, some variation, that could be another. Yeah, anything, or just some kind. Like we've heard in some of the other remixes, they were like chopping it up, they were playing with it, and a little bit of that would have been cool here too. Like you know, kind of this in the same way the other sounds are moving around. So anyway, regardless, very nice so far. Everybody's doing great. Really nice work, Blamhouse. Let's see what we got next. This is... Hey, it's Marco Freudenberg. Heidi ho. That's right. That's not him. That's weird. No. I hit the wrong play button. Sorry. That was a practical joke on Marco. There we go. Nice rolling, chugging groove going on.
Yeah. Love the change.
Yeah.
That's the sequence.
Yeah. Sounds like you played with the sound.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like going in and out of the original.
The other sequence.
Yeah.
That vocal pad is amazing.
Nice touch.
Yeah.
Definitely hypnotizing.
Yeah. Good break. Yeah. Like these changes.
Yeah. It sounds like it's kind of morphing. Definitely got us all sucked in, I think. Yeah, I do like that contrast of the voice. It was a really nice touch to add that. It's a lot of dimension there. And it sounds like he's breaking it down slowly. I like how it ends. Or how it's ending. Really nice work. Just gonna go ahead and fade out there. Some nice, all of you have been really giving nice comments in the chat. I love it, like some specific stuff and also just general like good vibes going on in the chat. So thanks everybody. Jason Sostek's in the house. Nice to have you. And he says it sounds good on the laptop. So as long as it sounds good on a big system, then he's probably that's what we want, right? So yeah, what were you thinking about this?
I like the bass line. That groove is that bass line is rolling, and the percussion.
Well, yeah, it's like it's not so much like a melodic bass line, just kind of like a nice rolling rumble going on, right?
Yeah. And I like how the track progresses.
Definitely. There's so much kind of, it sounds like it's kind of floating in and out.
Yeah.
There's a couple of spots where some things kind of went in and out more than I like, a little sooner than I wanted. But in the beginning more, like it was sort of teasing, and maybe that's good. Later on though, things stayed in longer and the energy built up in a way that made sense. So I think that was good too. Yeah, really nice. And I'd be really curious to hear how this sounds on a big system. Like it sounds really like kind of dreamy and hypnotizing in the headphones, but I think loud, it's going to be heavy also, and they have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done, Marco. Let's keep it going. We're about halfway through almost. We've got now, hey, it's Buoys. Or Boys. Is that, I never say these names right. I'm sorry. Oh, let's fade it back up. There we go. Nice use of the chopped up samples.
Yeah.
think it's the first time we've heard somebody change the pitch of the sequence.
Yeah.
I like the energy of this. It's a little odd in a way, but also driving. Slightly confusing in a good way, maybe. I like the melody that he made with this.
I'm agree. It has a lot of energy, this track.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not super heavy and banging, but it definitely is energetic and driving.
Yeah.
Nice. Probably a little short for the style. Like, you'd want to play something like this longer, I think.
I'm agree.
Like, I think after this section, you could do another break and build it up again, and then do another ending. So, yeah, really nice. Like, kind of a little odd. It's moody, it's trippy, but also driving and energetic. I think it would keep a dance floor going at the right moment. So, yeah, well done.
The bass has is the same as mine. It gives more presence, I think. And the new sequence fit very well with the other elements.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I think I was trying to think, like, what else? What would if I would change anything about this? Yeah, it could be longer.
Yeah.
And, play up on, because it's hypnotizing, right? You can stretch it out. I think like another little break and just extend it a bit longer. I also think after the middle section, the main break, you gonna play or what? A little more energy here. A little more on I mean, the typical thing to do is like a ride cymbal, right? But it doesn't have to be a ride. Just another level of energy, like a higher percussion or something. Just a little bit heavy, slightly more there would be nice. Not crucial, but it would work well. So anyway, really good. I mean, everybody's doing great. I'm really happy with everybody's submissions so far. Yeah. What have we got next? We have got, hey, it's Camel P. And let me make sure I don't play the wrong thing this time. There we go. Ooh. More low end right away, huh?
Yeah. the snare.
Yeah, it was unusual. I didn't expect that. Very different.
Some effects in the break is great.
I like what's going on in this mix. I think I like what the part that just came in now, which I think is your sequence, but the sound is different.
Yeah. I like when the snare come in.
Trying to it sounds like a particular drum machine, and I want to say it's like a DMX or a Tom or a something like that. Some 80s sample drum machine. Marco Freudenberg really likes this one. 707, I should have known. This is really cool. It's really smooth too. Right. It's almost 6 minutes. I'm gonna kind of start bringing it down now. So yeah, I really like a lot of what's going on in there, and you know, cool use of the parts and interesting new elements, and I think, yeah, overall, I think everybody seems to really like it. I wonder about the mix. This is the first one where I'm like, I think I would get more critical a little bit about the mix. Like I felt there's certain high elements that needed to be louder,
More
like brighter, like louder hi-hats and stuff like that. There's a lot of mid-range resonance. There's like a lot of ooh going on, which I think it sounds cool in your headphones, but I think on a big system would sound like overwhelming in a way. I think the balance of the mix is something to be careful about, especially with the mids and all the resonance. But yeah, I think otherwise, yeah, just some tweaks to this mix, and it's already good. It's going to be great, right? What did you have in mind?
I think he maintains my idea of the track, but redesigns the sequence.
Sure.
And I like the part when the snare appears leading up to the first break, and then a new elements appears and give the track more energy.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like how it evolves. I think you know, all the way through. It gets there in an interesting way, and yeah. Again, I think just like the mixing and the balance of the elements would be what I would focus on, and that's it. Really nice work again, Camel P. Thanks very much. Who have we got next? We got Jamie Pierce, and let me make sure the volume is up before I hit play. Here we go.
I like the percussion.
Everybody's saying it looks like Speedy J.
I like this part.
The cool sound.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of very hypnotizing stuff going on, right? Like with the remixes today. This one for sure. The things fading in and out is reminding me of some of what Marco was doing with the parts. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ideas going on in here, and I like the general vibe. I think I am a little concerned about the sort of the groove underneath, like the low end and the kick, and I don't know. Why don't you weigh in on what your thoughts are, and then I'm going to think about. I'm going to think about it for a second.
I like how the sequence, my sequence 1 and 2, come in and out, and the new percussion fits very well with the other elements. And also, like that dark part appears in the break. It's great to do a mix.
That synth that comes in. That one. That dark kind of, yeah. No, there's a lot of cool sounds in this.
There's one is repeating so much.
Oh, it's kind of, it's like a horn. It kind of goes, yeah. It's similar to the last track where there's a really resonant mid-range, and it's kind of covering up a lot of space. It's taking up a lot of space, and I like it. It's very hypnotizing, and there are parts where it really fits. But I think it could go away sometimes. But I think the percussion and the kick and it kind of pops. It's kind of pops and clicks, and it's kind of snappy sounding, and that. I wonder if it's a little maybe over compressed, and I think the thing to work on the most is like the low end groove with the kick and the bass and the percussion. All of the musical stuff, the pads, the melody stuff, the effects sound really great, but there's something kind of, I don't know. Let me listen to it one more time. It's like there's a rumble under there, but it's also something kind of snappy and crackly in the percussion on top of it. That I would, if I was looking at this as like an engineer, I would wonder what's going on. So otherwise though, really nice work. Still really great ideas, really good use of the samples and taking Oscar's ideas and presenting them in a new way. So well done. Again, let's keep going. And we've got Tim Delph.
Most people use the sequence too.
Yeah. Up. He's using both. Alternating. A little call and response. I like that.
I like the break and the voices.
Oh yeah.
Fits very well.
Yeah, it's cool. I always wonder, like, adding vocals to tracks that don't have vocals. It's kind of funny. It could be cool. This is really cool.
Yeah.
I like the bass line too.
Me too.
Bouncy. What just happened?
That melodic part is great.
It's all soulful and jazzy now.
Yeah. Fits very well with the bass.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's almost like a different track. Like it's very different from the vibe in the beginning. Very classic. It's reminding me of, like, you know, early Detroit, 808 State Pacific, like very classic sound.
Some cowbells.
Sounds like the 727. I have to say, I like this part better than the beginning as a track. And it's barely a remix, but it's got that, the way he's mixing in that one little sound, that one little part of the lead right now in the background is great.
Yeah. That filter is right.
Yeah, I've got some ideas for this one. All right. It's almost 6 minutes. So let's pull it back here now. It's a little over 4 that we've listened to. I think we've heard most of it. This is a really cool groove. I like the bass. I like the percussion. I like the overall vibe of it. I like it best when it's deeper. Right? So, like, just going back to the beginning real quick. Like, that's good. I feel like it might have been good to keep it more low key in the beginning and go into the deeper part first, and then go into that kind of soulful direction, and then, like, I don't know. I think, like, the middle section, this should be the beginning in a way.
Yeah, I'm agree. I like it more.
And, like, you start with the track and, like, is that even a remix? And then you start sneaking in the remix parts, and then they kind of take over, and then you hear. I felt that made more sense than starting with that and then going into this. I don't know. That's just my first impression. And the other thing is, I would keep the original parts more subtle, like pull them back a little bit, and kind of go for the deeper, like bass groovy kind of balance. But I don't know. What were your thoughts?
I think I will use the mid part. I will use a little bit more,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and the sequence in the beginning, I use it in the break. I think,
Mm-hmm. I think if you
but
use this, if you use the parts from your original sequences, but use them less,
yeah,
rather than being repeating, if they just kind of come in occasionally and cut up more, that could be nice too.
yeah.
So anyway, really nice. I like the sounds. I like the groove. The bass line's great. So yeah, very good. And yeah, nice work, Tim. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Noise Floor remix. Ooh. Well, that just grabbed me right away.
Energetic.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Great percussion.
Yeah.
Great change here.
Yeah. That was smooth.
Yeah.
Sounds like he took your sequence and distorted it a lot, like it's really clipped. Yep. This is definitely working. You can tell when we're not talking, right? We must really like it. Totally got me sucked in. This better pay off. reasonable.
Yeah.
Maintaining the energy. It didn't have to hit us over the head. Man, I'm exhausted. This is making me like tired. It's really energetic and really just going. It maintains that energy really well. The groove is really good. Yeah, this is definitely top shelf stuff, man. This guy knows what he's doing. What do you say?
I like the new design of my main sequence.
Yeah, it's the same notes but a different sound. It sounds like
sound.
Yeah, he did a really good job with that.
And that the bass line and the percussion is really, really energetic.
Yeah, and really tight.
Yeah.
I mean, right away, just like the first loop, I was like, "Yep," right? I was like, "That sounds like." I mean, it's kind of a little bit Jeff Mills kind of like funkiness going on in there, and that's under there the whole time. Yeah, this is great. So yeah, really well done. I don't know. I'm like, do I have any? I don't have any critical comments for this. This is definitely like one of the best remixes today. So really, really nice from Noise Floor. Man, I was just thinking this whole time, like, what are we going to do with all these remixes, right? Last time we were so lucky that like Christian Smith was like, "Hey, let's put some tracks, some of the remixes out on Tronic." I'm like, I don't have that this time, right? So we have to think about what we're going to do with all this because this should get played out. A lot of your remixes should get played out. Okay, we'll figure that out later. For right now, let's listen to Kenny Tones, which I assume is going to be an electro remix. Let's see what we've got. Oh, nope.
Love this sequence.
Yeah, man.
So great. The funny thing is singing my name.
I didn't hear that.
Bass is so powerful.
That was nice. I hear it now. Definitely raving.
90s again. Reminds me in Big Club. That's the verse.
Sorry, it's so loud. This mix is so loud. I can't hear you talk. What did you say?
Reminds me Big Club. That reverse part.
Yeah. Clever. Oh, Kenny. That was pretty crazy. It was a fun idea to like you do the vocal with a vocoder and say Oscar's name and the name of the track and everything. I couldn't understand every word though. Sorry, my mic stand is falling down. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, but the synth, I think he uses another synth.
Well, he says on the SoundCloud, all samples from original track except my singing. So I think he like sampled and processed everything. Now, kind of like the first one was like a new track made from like re-synthesizing with the samples from the original. And this is kind of like that too. It's a very different style, but he's referencing you personally. Like he put your name and the name of the track and whatever else he said through the vocoder. And it's kind of like, it's not a remix, but it is a remix because it's referencing the original in a different way. I think that's cool. I actually did that too. There was a remix I got to do. We Have Taken Control. It's like a harder techno track. Late 90s, early 2000s. I can't remember what year it was. And it didn't have a vocal sample in it, but I recorded. Oh, no, was that? They had a vocal sample. We Have Taken Control. And then I added my own vocal to it. That's what I did. Sorry. So, like, that's an unusual thing to do, right? To, like, put your own voice in a remix. But, hey, it works, I think, this time.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And
in the middle of the track, there's a part he adds. I like it. It's so great.
This part?
That one.
Yeah, that's a cool really like chord
cool.
stab, right? Yeah, it sounds good. I think my only thing is like it's so compressed and so bright and so much high frequency. Like it's pretty like I had to turn it down so I could hear you talk. And it's just so loud. But I think that's Kenny's style. Like the remix he did for Auto Freak was also like that. It was just like in your face and loud, and it sounded really good. But sometimes I wonder, are you pushing it so hard that it gets so bright and you kind of maybe start losing the low end a little bit? Just something to think about, Kenny. Not to mess up your style. It sounds good, but like maybe like back it off a little bit, just so it has still has some dynamic energy in the groove, especially in the low end. But yeah, I'm nitpicking. Let's see. What do we got next after that crazy heavy rave monster? We got Nils T.
Rumble bass.
Nice contrast from the last one. Deep, bassy, more space. Kind of minimal vibe going on. I'm not sure what's your parts though.
That's what I'm thinking now too. Chopped my second sequence.
Hey, it's Lars. What's up, Mr. Funk Devoid? How's it going? I like the spaciness of this. I like the depth of it. I like the swirly kind of chords in the background. They're pretty quiet. I like the groove overall. Let's jump in a little bit and see how he ends things. Yeah, I like that faster hi-hat. Does that happen earlier? Let me jump back for a second. No, actually, I think like you could have brought that faster, more, that 16 note hi-hat. I think you put some effects on it or something. That could have come out more. This is really nice. Sorry, it's such like a nice deep groove, and I totally interrupted it by jumping around and talking over it. But I like it. And it's funny. People, who was it? Marco or someone was saying in the chat, like so many of these mixes have been hypnotic, right? Which is an easy thing to do with the parts, that you gave us, right? Where they were hypnotic. So, and only certain remixers were like taking it in a totally different direction, which was, pretty brave to do, right? When it's so easy to just keep this vibe going. But I like what Nils is doing here. I think there's, the kind of minimal kind of stabs are a bit incessant and a little loud sometimes. Like it would have been good to like pull those back occasionally, maybe dub them out a little bit. I wouldn't mind hearing some more kind of dubby elements to this. There's a touch of that, but like that would have been nice. And I think that the break in the middle and the way the beat comes back in could have been finessed a little bit differently, but then I could also just be really picky about that. I'm just gonna listen to it one more time just to remind myself if that's still the case or if it's all in my head. It's like a little bit dissonant in here. You get that loud stab. Right there.
For me, it works totally.
It works? Yeah. I felt like if he had taken the stab away completely and just stripped it down to the beat, it would have been better, just even more simple, and then waited to bring it back later. But yeah, if it works for you, hey, and maybe it works for, it doesn't have to, not everything has to work for me, right? But yeah, the production's good, the sounds are good. I feel like that stab was a little loud maybe. And in the context of this style, like in a DJ set, it'd probably work really great.
It's more like the actual techno.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's more the style of the actual techno.
Actual techno? I see. Okay,
the
like very, very pure. Okay, yeah.
He combines some parts of the sequence.
Yeah, and I'm still actually like, how much of it comes from the original? It's still like he really. It's very subtle, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's not the only one that like almost made a whole new track in the context of a remix. So, all right, nice work again. We really have a lot of good mixes. I just keep saying over and over again. Now we've got Itzek. Let's see. Let me make sure the volume is up. Oh, let me pause that first, and now let's get the volume going. There we go. Yeah, nice groove. And here I can tell he's using your sequence. Kind of cut up a little bit.
Yeah.
Still in hypnotic world, but definitely good driving energy. And yeah, the kick and the bass work really well together.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens next. I'm glad he broke it down there. I was kind of waiting for some contrast to happen. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, my cat is invading. Say hello. That's what happens when I stream from home. Yeah, nice work, Itzek. Nice groove, and that's mixed really well. I think, definitely playable, definitely, for the right set, it's going to work. I wouldn't mind another dimension of energy or some kind of other change in it. But, then again, it just depends on what your goal is. Like, is it just like a DJ tool to play and then you mix in and you mix out? Or is it trying to tell a story, or is it trying to go somewhere new? Like, either way, it's just being tracky and repetitive is also useful depending on what you want to do and what it's for. So yeah, what are your comments?
I think the sequence is very massive. It hooks you into continuing to listen to the track.
Wait, all right, let's see if I follow you. You're saying something critical, right? Like you think something needs to be better.
No.
Oh no, what did you say then? I misunderstood you. I want to make sure. I want to make sure I understand you.
The track is immersive.
Immersive. I thought you said messy.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's your accent. I'm so sorry. That's funny.
I love the track.
Very good. Okay, so I totally misunderstood you. Immersive. It does kind of suck you in. I get that. Oh, no, it's
sorry
okay.
for my pronunciation.
Hey. No. I can't speak your language, so it's all good. I think it does get a bit repetitive in the middle, and I was waiting for something else to happen, but it's still good.
Hooks you to continue to listen to the track.
Yeah, for sure, and that's hypnotic. So, all right, this is going to be interesting. We got the RJH Hardstyle remix. Are you ready? Let's see what we're in for here.
Straight on.
So far, straight ahead, straight up. Whoa. What just happened?
I like it.
You really went there. There comes the loop again at the end. Oh my gosh. You know, I saw it said hardstyle, and in the beginning I thought, oh wait, it's not hardstyle, and then actually he tricked us. This was like, was this like a really great way to like get someone to listen to your hardstyle track on? But no, it's fun. That's a funny thing to do, I would say.
But the beginning is really great. It's
yeah, it sounds just like you
energetic.
in the beginning.
Yeah, I have a strong bass, but in the mid, I was confused.
Yeah, no, I think I'm curious about this because it's like it would be maybe how would you do like like if you were to do hardstyle, right, but still really be a remix of your track? Like, is that even possible? I mean, I'm sure it would just take some. You'd really need to think about how to use the samples, and you know, it ended up being like a lot of new elements. Like it became a whole different track, right? That doesn't really have so much to do with the original. So I'm like, it's barely a remix because it started with the loop from your track. But otherwise, I guess in this world, it's good.
Yeah.
And I think it was fun. This was fun. I was surprised. Let's see what we've got. We've only got 2 more. We're almost done. We're staying maybe under 2 hours. It's Cali, DJ Cali C, with a breakbeat remix. And let me make sure the volume is good. Here we go.
Great start. Melodic path is great. The sequence is in the background.
There it is. It's so resonant. The filtering makes it hard to hear the part.
But fits well.
This one's pretty out there. It's pretty spacey, kind of ambient sound. I think I like the, Khaleesi has submitted a bunch of different things for feedback sessions and so on, and I think it sounds like you're experimenting and like looking for new things to do and different ways to do things, and I think that's great. It was really, I like parts of this. I like what you're trying to do, and I like the beats. I think maybe I wanted more of the original in it as a remix. It's there, but it's really covered up. And also, go ahead.
Sorry. I think after the break, the second one appears, and I think he can use more of them.
Yeah, and then also there's a lot of filtering going on, and I feel like this. I've also said this about a couple other tracks. There's a lot of resonance in the mid range that takes over and makes it kind of clouds over the mix, and that's something to think about. It's like it makes it sound kind of like poking in your ear a little bit in the mid range, and it could sound more open and more kind of clear. And that would help hear the individual elements a little bit better. But still, good effort and experiment, I would say, it sounds like, for Khaleesi. So we are down to our last submission. We are down to our last remix. This is Beatnik Flat Ride remix from Mantra. And here we go. Interesting. Very deep. That is not where I thought the beat was going to be. I had the downbeat wrong. We are getting hypnotized again. I'm not sure how much of your sequence is in there. Do you hear it?
I think it's the MIDI.
A little bit?
But it's another sound design.
Really bright. Really gets intense. The noise texture in there is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think this is cool. We'll let it play out. Man. Today's been really interesting, really good. A lot of really great work from everybody. As we let this remix fade away into the ether. Wow. I like the track. I think I'm like, how much of a remix is it? It's a gray area sometimes. I mean, I think if you think about like someone like Richard James, Aphex Twin did remixes early in his career where people would hire him. Oops, time to pause. People would hire him, like big bands and major labels would want an Aphex Twin remix, and he would just send him one of his tracks. Like that's happened a couple of times at least, where it wasn't really a remix, but it was called a remix, and it was just like it was like an Aphex Twin track on its own with barely or nothing to do with the original. I think I've heard that story. I'm pretty sure it's true. So yeah, I think, and there's some wiggle room with techno and experimental stuff, especially where how much of a remix it is sort of in your mind as much as it is actually using the sounds. And yeah, I like how a couple of you kind of went there. And I would say Kenny Tohen doing like almost an entirely new track, but using redesigned samples from you, and then putting his vocal in that's referencing you is kind of like a meta way of doing a remix. And sort of, it's like from a totally different perspective. So yeah, what do you think overall of the whole experience?
Really good remixes.
Yeah.
A lot of effort here. I have a lot of fun, and I learn a lot in how to how it says in English, arrangement, in the arrangement part. I struggle a lot in the arrangement part. So this hearing these tracks helped me to do it in another way.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that like, yeah, we're all learning from this, right? You're learning by seeing what other people do with your ideas and giving you different perspective. And then everybody doing remixes maybe is learning because they're, still learning how to produce or be a better producer, or how to remix, or how to take someone else's ideas and be creative with them. And yeah, we're all at different levels. I think there was some discussion going on in the chat about like, pro versus amateur or whatever. And like, it doesn't matter. Like we all love music. We all love what we do. I always like to point out when people talk about professional versus amateur, that amateur comes from doing something for the love of it, right? Pro just means you're getting paid. Pro doesn't mean you're better necessarily, and amateur doesn't mean you're not good. So don't worry about that. We're all enjoying what we're doing and doing our best. So I really appreciate everybody's work and participation, and I'm really happy. For the most part, I'm really happy with all the submissions, and yeah, I think this was great. I want to think about, as we do these remix challenges, like, to do more with this, to like, I think we all want to get releases out and have more people hear our music. And I don't know, Oscar, what you have in mind to do with your tracks. I know you do this because you love it, not to like make a living. But when you make a release, like, what are you usually looking to do?
I'm not looking to do a release. I do this for fun. Mm-hmm. But if I had the occasion to release something, is great, but
Yeah.
I almost send my tracks to DJs personally connect with, and there's someone use it,
Yeah.
some relation of mine,
Well, that's
and it's
something.
great
Yeah.
listening to.
Exactly. I think, and maybe, everyone who submitted, like, and Oscar, we can discuss in the feedback channel on the Discord what we might do with these mixes, if anything, right? It's, we could just leave this as this was a fun exercise, but also there's some really good stuff in here, including, of course,
Yeah.
the original, right? So maybe we want to think about what can we do with it? Like, do we make a release together? Do we make a demo and send it out to labels? Do we just make a promo and share it with DJs and not worry about releasing it officially? There's a lot of different things we could do. So let's discuss that together in the channel. And anyway, thanks again to everybody. Thanks, of course, to Oscar for joining me. And this has been really, really fun. So we're going to wrap it up for now. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Adios.